who are first-round picks like Jalen, who maybe have struggled, need a new change of scenery? Is that team trying to unload him? Or the other guy who's been really good for 3 years, like a Deebo Samuel or a DK Metcalf, and for some reason the league notices that guy hasn't have a contract extension yet. A.J. Brown, same thing, right? So then you get the phone call. So these were, as my understanding, kind of exploratory phone calls. So I don't want to make it seem like they were out there shopping Jalen Reagor or anything like that. It's not what I heard. I just heard the teams had picked up and called about Jalen Reagor. Now, Mark, if the Eagles draft a wide receiver, which we all think they're going to do, I mean, you can do the math, right? You've got a drafted wide receiver, you've got Devontae Smith, you have Quez Watkins, and they signed Zach Pascal. So that's 4 guys already. Now, if Jalen Reagor is your 5th receiver, he's not your 5th receiver. He's not on your team, right? The optics of that are terrible. The economics don't make any sense of it. And it's not good for the Eagles or for the player. So it sure seems like he's on his way out if the Eagles bring in another wide receiver.
No, I would absolutely agree with that. How sold are you on the idea? Again, it all depends on how the draft falls. Like I would be shocked almost. Like literally, I'd be shocked if the Eagles did jump at a wide receiver in the first round. Only because I would be. Because you just got Devontae Smith, you whiffed on Reagor, you took all the heat for that. You just moved another wide receiver to tight end because that was a bad draft selection as well. Like I feel like it's almost Devontae Smith. All right, let's quit while we're ahead now. One in a row. Like that's kind of how I feel Howie Roseman might approach it for this particular draft. But hey, man, you do a hell of a lot more homework than I do on this, so I will bow to you for that one.
No, I think you shouldn't be shocked, and I mean I think you should appreciate it if they do, because to me that's an indication that they stayed true to their board, right? Because for every reason you just mentioned, it gives you could even say, oh, it's a tie. Let's go with the pass rusher. If the wide receiver is just a little bit ahead of the corner, let's take the corner because of our history of wide receiver. No, you take the best player on your board. And again, the Eagles have given you the answers to the test. They tried to get Calvin Ridley. As we reported, they were in on Allen Robinson. Allen Robinson. They just did not get him. They had some interest in Christian Kirk, but nobody other than the Jaguars were going to blow him away with $20 million a year. They've brought guys in like Treylon Burks. They led his workout. Aaron Moore had led his workout. So they've put a lot of work and time in to wide receiver. And I don't think they're doing that just to, pretend to the rest of the league that they're interested in wide receivers. I think they are. And there's a chance a guy you asked me to mention some guys. Like if Drake London is there at 15, I would keep my eyes on a receiver who is a big-bodied, natural X receiver. They've got a lot of these twitchy guys like Devontae Smith and Quez Watkins. They've got speed guys. And with the way Jalen Hurts tends to play the position, bigger the better, a little bit more catch radius. And a guy like Drake London would be that kind of guy because he's 6'3" and he has an amazing catch radius. Garrett Wilson is more the twitchy guy, but if he fell to 15, you just basically say that's one of the best players in the draft. I'm just going to take him because he's that good.
Okay. All right, I'm for it. If they're there, let's party. Sure.
Can you write down the Marc Farzetta wish list so I can pass that on to certain people? And
yes, of course.
See if we can do that to you for 2 years in a row.
Literally, Jordan Davis, Devin Lloyd. I like
Devin Lloyd.
I know. It's a linebacker. It's never going to happen in a million years, but it's my wish list. Damn it.
Yeah, 1 out of 2 ain't bad, brother.
182 ain't bad. I do like Stingley though, the LSU corner. I like him.
So here's the fascinating thing. My vibe is that Howie's not going to try to swing for the fences and package like two. No. But let's say Derek Stingley is a guy who's available in that 9, 10, 11 range. And from 15 to 9, 10, 11 is not giving up both first-round picks. It's not even giving up a second, probably a third, which they have 2 of, gets you. That to me is more realistic in what the Eagles would possibly do, right? If they want to, if that right type of guy fell there.